In the ancient kingdom of Borni, there lived a mighty king named Rema. He was powerful, famous, and rich beyond measure. But none of these things stirred the kingdom like his daughter, Amara. She was more than beautiful. She was brilliant, fierce, and very proud. Many suitors came hoping to win her hand in marriage, but King Rema declared, "No man shall marry my daughter unless he passes 5 tests. Each one of these tests will challenge the body, twist the mind, and measure the soul." Many tried, some were never even seen again. Then came Kalu, a quiet blacksmith apprentice from the humble village of Irubi. He had no armor, no sword, no noble blood. "Send him home," the nobles laughed. "He will last only a minute." But Amara, watching from her balcony, saw something in his eyes. She whispered, "Let him try." Then came the first test, the cage of crows. Inside the massive iron cage, 1,000 crows beat their wings like thunder. On the floor, hidden beneath the chaos, lay a single golden feather. The challenge was for Kalu to retrieve the feather without harming a single bird. Kalu entered. The crows shrieked and dove at him. Claws tore his skin. They struck his face. It seemed impossible to calm the birds to retrieve the feather. But suddenly, Kalu remembered a lullaby his mother used to sing, a soft and gentle song. With shaking hands, he pulled out a small bag of sunflower seeds. He knelt and began to sing. Soon, they surrounded him peacefully, pecking at the seeds. Kalu reached slowly and lifted the golden feather from the ground. He limped out, bruised, bleeding, but very victorious. Then came the second test, the talking pool. In the palace gardens, they lay a shimmering pool. Its surface whispered with 1,000 voices. "Ask one question," said the judge, "but beware, the wrong answer will drive you mad." Kalu stood still. He thought of asking how to win, how to survive the test. But this wasn't about glory. So he asked, "What must I give to win the heart of a queen?" The pool roared to life. "Gold, glory, conquest, blood," it echoed. The voices shouted all at once. Kalu's head spun. His vision became blurred. But beneath the noise came a whisper, "Understanding." Kalu nearly missed it, but he whispered back, "Understanding." The pool fell silent. He dropped to his knees, but he had passed the test. Then came the third test, the mountain of mirrors. Beyond the palace stood a dark cave, a hall of mirrors twisted by ancient magic. Inside, Kalu faced his darkest reflections, different versions of himself, angry, selfish, and power-hungry. One mirror laughed at Kalu. "You are nothing, a dirty-handed nobody. Kindness won't win you a queen," the mirror said. Then the reflection offered a sword made of fire to him. "Take it and cheat, so that you can win." Kalu stared. His hands twitched. He wanted to win. But then he thought of Amara, what she deserved. He turned his back on the mirror, and the mirror shattered. Outside, he collapsed, sobbing. But unknowingly to him, he had won the test because he chose Amara. Then came the fourth test. This was the Beast of Night test, a creature made of shadow and fear, chained by starlight in the royal arena. Kalu was handed a sword. "It feeds on weakness," said the judge. "One mistake and it will end you." Kalu stepped into the arena. The beast charged at him. Kalu raised the sword, but then Kalu dropped it again. He faced the beast and said, I know you. You are fear. You are everything I think I can't do, but I'm still standing. The beast paused, roared once more, and vanished into smoke because he was able to face his fears. Yet again, he had won this challenge. Now came the final challenge. The last test was the cruelest of them all. On a pedestal lay the scroll of victory, which read out, marriage to Amara. The second one was lands. The third was goats. The fourth was a prince title. All you must do, said the judge, is to take it. But if you burn it, you prove you want love and not reward. Kalu stared at it. He thought of his journey, the pain, the blood, and even the people who doubted him. He raised the scroll above the flame. His hands shook, and then he dropped it in. The fire hissed, and the arena felt silence. From the balcony, Amara descended. She kissed him. There was roars of victory all around the palace, because yet a common boy had just won the princess' heart. But that night, jealousy struck. Lord Bato, a noble who had once failed the test, slipped into Kalu's chamber. You embarrassed me, he whispered. He drove a poison dagger into Kalu's side. Kalu collapsed, barely able to cry out. By morning, someone found him and announced to the kingdom. They all believed he was dying. Bato, pretending to be a hero, offered himself as Amara's new suitor. The court almost agreed, but Amara did not. She said, if Kalu dies, so does my heart. She searched every scroll, every ancient remedy, until she found a rare northern herb that could cure the poison. Crushed the herb, pressed it to Kalu's lips. Hours passed. Then Kalu coughed, blinked and whispered, I'm still here. Amara rejoiced and was so happy. They got married beneath the same sky that once loomed over the cage of crows. Kalu became more than a prince. He sentenced Lord Batu to death after it was discovered that he was the one that pierced his side. He became the builder of new laws, creating fair paths for all people, no matter their birth. And the 5 tests, they were no longer a prize for marriage in the kingdom. They became a rite of passage for anyone seeking to lead the kingdom. A test of courage, wisdom, heart, and humility. And every child in the kingdom grew up knowing the tale of Kalu, the boy who nearly lost everything but won the world.